The Reserve Bank of India has imposed a penalty of Rs 2.5 crore on Pune-based Bajaj Finance Limited. They have been charged for violating regulatory norms pertaining to recovery and collection methods from their borrowers. The central bank said that the action was taken for its failure to ensure that its recovery agents did not resort to harassment or intimidation of customers as part of its debt collection efforts. RBI has also said there were persistent complaints about the recovery methods adopted by the company. So what are the rules for fair recovery practices? When a bank or NBFC gives loans, there is a repayment process that determines the amount and tenure for the borrower. In case if the borrower fails to adhere to the repayment schedule, there is a defined process laid by the Banking Codes and Standards Bureau of India, which is an autonomous body of banks for recovery of dues. According to the BCSBI's Code of Customer Rights, lenders are supposed to communicate before initiating recovery proceedings either by sending a notice or making a personal visit. Banks will have to provide borrowers with the name of the recovery agency or the agent who will handle the case. The lender must follow a system check before passing on a default case to collection agencies to avoid lapses on their part. Agents can only contact the borrower between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and they cannot visit them unannounced. If a recovery agent wants to meet the borrower personally, then the latter can decide the place of his choice. The recovery agent must carry an authorization letter from the bank for the meeting. The agent must respect the privacy of the borrower and should also behave in a civilized manner. If the borrower is not traceable, then the recovery agent can approach friends or relatives to trace the borrower. The customer must also update the contact details with the lender. As per RBI's rules, banks cannot forward recovery cases to agencies if a customer has raised any grievance until the lender settles the complaint. In case if the bank fails to act on the complaint within 30 days, the borrower can contact the banking ombudsman. When the recovery agents call borrowers, they must document the time, number of calls, and contents of the conversation. If the customers complain to the lender that the agent was abusive on call, then the financial institution must be able to check the call records. If the agents continue to trouble the customers on phone or by visiting them in person, the latter can file a complaint in the local police station.